Hello, welcome to Monday Morning Matters live broadcast show brought to you by Magnicraft Consulting team, anchored by Niyi Dunmade, a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the U.S. Here, each Monday of every week, we address important, relevant, and actionable topics of interest that will help you and your church grow healthier. And now, meet your host, Niyi Dunmade.
Welcome to this live broadcast show. I just want to be sure that the sound is okay. Welcome to the live broadcast show on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for hooking up with me. My name is Niyi Dunmade. I'm the founder and the CEO of Magnicraft Consulting. Magnicraft Consulting is a church consulting firm that helps churches grow healthier through empirical assessment, trainings, and strategic blueprint. And we do Monday morning matters every Monday morning, just to give you some good actionable tips to help church leaders grow their church healthier. And so I'm a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the US. I love to help churches. I love to help pastors, and also most of the things we talk in our page and our channel is to help churches, help church leaders as a church health guide. Okay, so a big thank you to those who are commenting and those who are reaching out to us through likes, through shares, asking questions, making comments. I love to hear from you, and then I love to respond to comments. I love my channel to be more engaging. I know a lot of you are listening to my videos, but please let me hear from you. Just drop a comment in the comment section, and that will help me to know that at least there's a kind of dialogue that is going on in our channel. So we've done the first 18 points of the 44 ways to increase church attendance. The part 1, we had 1 to 3. Part 2, we had 4 to 7. Part 3, we had 8 to 9, number 8 to 9. Part 4, 8 to 10 rather. And part 4, we had number 11 to 14. And last week, Monday, we did part 5, which was 15 and 18. So we're going to go on from 18 and possibly do a couple of 4 points more, and to see how you can increase your church attendance. Okay, we have entered into the September month. You see, as a church administrator, your attendance from January to December is actually like a camel back shape. Okay, you have a peak, it goes deep down during the rainy season, it goes up again, and it comes down. So towards the end of the year, you have a kind of form of decline. And that's why we're taking this topic, so that you can do something to the decline that is happening because of December travel, summer travelings. People just wake up on all of a sudden that they have just 4 months to the end of the year, and they have to get their goals to be achieved. So, and then there's a lot of shift from attending church regularly, or something that is much more important, to what is their goal they started off in the month of January for that year. So, and that's just what we want to just discuss quickly in this another 4 points of ways to increase church attendance, ways to increase church attendance. And so, one of the things that we need to understand, I would not want to spend so much time here, so that I can go into those 4 points here. But then you need to understand your front door statistics and your back door statistics. Okay, what attendance does is just telling us the reactions, or the combined effect of the statistics in the front door and the statistics at the back door. Maybe next Monday I'm going to let you know, because what most church leaders do and churches do is that they put more emphasis on the front door. They put more emphasis on the front door, and they put lesser emphasis on the back door. They put lesser emphasis on the back door. Thank you that you can hear me now. Okay, put lesser emphasis on the back door. So we need to go straight on to the point. Okay, we start at number 18. Change the policy on wedding. And someone on YouTube really made that comment, because that's how you create a sense of belonging. The church is meant to be a communal life, okay, where when there is burial, people are coming together. When there is weeping, people weep together. When there is rejoicing, people rejoice together. When there is celebration in weddings, people celebrate together. And so you can change your policy so that it fosters more communal in terms of ownership. People who are non-members will see the benefits a member gets in communal life, in weddings, in funeral services. So change your policies on weddings so that people have some rebates or membership or leadership or pastoral position, that okay, because you are this to this church, you have this discount to this facility, to this you have access to these benefits. And so that's how you are able to get ownership and buy-in from that angle. Okay, number 19, encourage children to worship God. Encourage children to worship God. So that's another operational policy you need to do. And when I was a church administrator, I've seen people who leave the church because the children's church is not very good. Okay, the fact that your adult worship service is good, you have to make sure that your children's service is much more good, because the parents are very careful of where their children go. Parents are always very careful of where their children go, because they value their children. So we need to encourage children to worship God. Every local church should never neglect the children. We should have a way of ministry to them. In fact, one of the things I want to encourage all local churches is that your avatar, your member avatar, must be a family unit. That means that whatever you want to do to somebody who is going to come through your front door must be a father, mother, children, and relatives. Okay, so the children should not be left. You can't have the best of equipment in the adult church and have some subsidized equipment in the children's church. So what as a father, I want the best for my children. I don't mind to sacrifice the best of equipment or the best of facility for myself, for my children. I think so. That's what a responsible parent would do. That's what a responsible father would do. And so church leaders who are owners of the church should not just put more emphasis on the adult church auditorium and make sure it's clean, but the children's church was much more clean by not neglecting the children, ministry to them as Jesus would do. Remember what Jesus said? He said, no, allow the children. He had emphasis on the children, because the truth about it is that if you have an impact on the children, you're going to have an impact on the parents. You see, I've seen some parents, some children who are actually evangelists. They disturb their parents because of the experience they have in the children's church. They will say, no, mommy, I'm going to this church, I'm going to that church, because of the way they were treated, of the things, the fun they had, the spiritual impactation they had, and things like that. I think we need to move on so fast now. Cancel the summer slump. You know, I told you that there's a camelback kind of graph diagram when you plot your attendance from January to December. It's a build-up from January up to April. It drops again because of the early rains. I'm talking from Nigerian perspective. And then it goes again up before the summer. And when it hits the summer, it goes down to December. Okay, but then you need to find out when the thing is dropping, you do something about it. You say leaders should not watch the graph going down without doing anything, or much more when you know that it's expected to go down. So you have to find a way of doing something to cancel that slump, that decline. Okay, what is your plan during the down attendance during the year? Okay, you have the two dips in the year. What, especially the summer, the September, October, November, December, as in case of Nigerian churches, what plans of the year to make sure that the quality of what they get will be far more than the quality of what they get if they travel to the village for the Christmas. You see, people want to look at their alternatives. People want to look at their options and see, okay, fine, if I'm going to forego this, I'm going to get this and also get much more. So what are your plans during the times of decline in attendance, especially during the summertime? Number 21, review the Sunday morning sequence. Let your sequence be such that it takes people by surprise. People are wowed. People are practically be on their toes. They are saying, no, this is a good place to be. I mean, you're not predictable. Your sequence is such that you are giving them the best of the best for every second, every minute, every hour they are spending in the worship service. So what I'm saying here is that what is your service agenda that gives them reason to show up every Sunday? Okay, people must have reasons to repeat their visit. If people don't have reasons to repeat their visit, they are going to slip through the back door. So what is your service agenda that gives people a legitimate reason to show up in service? You know, I've said it before, people are spending data to watch you. People are spending transport to come to church. People are also saying that this time I'm not going to use it for myself, but I'm going to use it to attend church. And so we must give people reasons to show up every Sunday that makes them surprised, that makes them happy, that makes them very good. Enjoy the moment at which they spend with God in church. Okay, number 23. I think I will stop at number 23 today, so that we can wrap it up in 15-16 minutes. Okay, review policy of the frequency of the Lord's Supper. Okay, my church in Abuja does that. We do a lot of Lord's Supper online, on site, because that's what Jesus Christ admonished. You see, one of the things that makes church good is that when you are in obedience to the mandate of what Jesus Christ has laid in the scriptures, there's something that follows that obedience. Okay, Jesus Christ says, well, do it in remembrance of me, as often in remembrance of me. So you need to you need to put that as a policy that every month we're going to take Lord's Supper twice. Every quarter we're going to take Lord's Supper 10 times. You see, if you're not deliberate about reviewing that policy, you will find out that you can take 90 days without taking the Lord's Supper. So how frequent are you supposed to get the Lord's Supper? I say the Lord's Supper makes people to be very, very cautious, to examine their faith, to examine the position of where they are in the relationship with Jesus, and then they begin to see how they are connected to church. The service also should be scheduled to take attendance up, because we found out that the more you have the frequency of the Lord's Supper in obedience to Jesus Christ's instruction to the disciples and the church, the more we see our attendance going up. Okay. In 1 minute, I want to just tell you some of the videos we have done in time past. I'm going to just do that quickly. and that will be help you with this. Today is just ways to increase church attendance. I've done 8 tips to grow a local church to a mega church. Go on my YouTube channel, you're going to see it. Another one, tips to assimilating guests to your church today. You're going to see that on Facebook and the YouTube channel. YouTube channel, exactly. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are quite a lot of goodies that we are chunking out on our channel, and people are really enjoying them. How to read and study the Bible. That's a short and hot and fresh topic that was so shared on our YouTube channel. And then communicating new vision, and then succession planning. Okay, that was something we did because we saw that a lot of general overseers and church leaders are dying. We need to have a plan, an emergency plan, succession plan in place to make sure that our church does not scatter because the shepherd is no more, or the shepherd is being smitten. Now, why are people not coming to my church? I'm going to do a part 2 of this week. Why are people not coming to my church? We're going to do a part 2, that's church growth 201. Okay, then get the best from the worship service. That's the latest one we did some time ago. So please feel free to go on those and share it to a pastor, share it to a church leader, share it to a church worker, a Christian, and then that will help us to be able to help us for Facebook and YouTube to favor us with the artificial intelligence. Thank you for hooking up with us today. If this video has been very, very useful to you, it's been helpful to you, give it up a thumbs up, a like, do us a share to your community, to your group of friends. Drop a comment. I love to learn from you. If there's something that I've said that is striking to you, you want to contribute, please, I love to learn from you. Drop a comment for me, and I will respond. I respond to all my comments. We also do church consultations, trainings, and strategic blueprints. Reach out to us to help your church to move where it is right now to where it is to be, to where it should be, where God wants it to be. Till I come your way next week with another Monday morning matter with continuation of ways to increase church attendance. I say bye-bye and God bless you. Hallelujah.